Sinenkinga kaMisuzulu kulo mhlaba bafowethu. Sinenkinga kaMisuzulu, sinenkinga kaMisuzulu. Hhayi ngeke madoda, phela thina hhayi asingabizile uma size sibone. Lo baba udlala ngathi lo. Hhayi kazi bebikho mfethu inkosi nje. Yabona nje manje mawubuka hhayi bafowethu, hhayi maZulu. Hhayi ngeke lo baba lo. Siyamsinda lesi sihlalo. Whatever la ayibhemayo akayiyeke. Ngingasho ngathi sizomnyanya lo baba. Kuzofela singamhloniphi khona ngoba hawu. Ngaze ngaphoxeka ngama-videos akhe ethuka inhlamba. Kodwa nina ngoba neziphupho nizoledwa awilo ababa akasekho right la baba. Ngisho umbuka nje emzimbeni akasekho right la baba. Hayi uMisuzulu akusayi hayi lide kanje manithanda lo baba akasekho right. Lo baba uyekudukeni lo. Futhi uyahamba lo baba. Akafa noma yini. Yabona into ayidlayo izombulala.
Ngicela ukuqala ngoNdlunkulu. Ngicela siqale kuNdlunkulu. Uyabona uma ngabe uganele kaNdlunkulu awukwazi ukuthatha inqumo wedwa. Uma uganele kaNdlunkulu awukwazi ukuthi uhambe ugaxa amadoda noma ngabe ke nje ke ushadile. Umfazi ushadile awukwazi ukuthi uhambe ugaxana namadoda noma ngabe maphi ushadile. Uhamba ulinga izifubeni zamadoda. Wesima ngabe umuntu odume njengoNdlunkulu, culture yamaZulu. Number 3, ukusoleka kwakhe kukhona into esitshelayo ukuthi uMasango, yabona, asibeke eceleni ukuthi siyazi ubayedwa ukuthi ubephuzile. Kodwa le ndoda ine-cry, ukuphuza kwayo kune-cry. uNdlunkulu akekho innocent, ngifuna ukunitshela lokho, akekho innocent. So noma ningangithuka whatsoever, but uNdlunkulu is not innocent. Ngifuna sikungenela lokho. I-behavior yakhe sonke siyayazi. Uhlezi all over, uhlezi ephapha, ekhuluma, anginayo nje ivideo mina yakhe la khona ezothile njengabanye uNdlunkulu. Ukungena kwakhe uNdlunkulu wangena wahlukumezeka unkosikazi omdala, kwanengxabano sekungene yena ubayede nje ukungena kwakhe uNdlunkulu nomzamo akubanga nepeace. So mayingene wafuna ukuba relevant, ebe umuntu ohlangane, yabona nje waphithizela njengoNdlunkulu. Sekungena indaba kaMasango, sekungena indaba yokuthi uxhaga amadoda, sekungena indaba yokuthi umise ixhokovana emzini wendoda ingazi. Uzokwakha emzini wendoda, indoda ingazi. Wrong uNdlunkulu. Lokho we cannot defend. But inkosi hayi man of approach ekushayile baba. Hayi ngeke. Ngeke angiyazi into enjeyana. Yabona nje angazi sizothini ebafaneni sibakhulisayo ngenxa yebehavior yakho. Angazi sizothini. I do not know sizothini. Masikhulisa abafa. Vele we are fighting la ku-social media. Amadoda vele angena agxeka omama abazele, agxeka amantombazane, agxeka abantu abazaliswe ngaphandle, asha abantu besifazane. Wena as umuntu oyinkosi, umuntu wesifazane udemonstrate ukuthi umuntu wesifazane kaZulu akayilutho. Uveze ukuthi umuntu wesifazane akayilutho kanjani kaZulu. We can never defend this. Noma ngabe kuthiwa ndlula mithi ubudime kanjani, asikwazi ukuyidefenda le. And asakwazi ukubona uburongi manje bukaNdlunkulu ngenxa yebehavior yakho. Noma ngabe ufebile, no, ake sithi usiphakamisile isidwaba. Let's give her a benefit of the doubt. Sithi undindile, usiphakamisile isidwaba. But ukumthuka ngaphansi kweyiketi kanina, go as far as ukuthi isitho sakhe sangasese noma ngasinikeza noma yiphi indoda unandaba. Uyanuka. Mdlula mithi ngeke. hayi ngeke. Umuntu wasebukhosini, hey ngeke baba, hayi ngeke, ikuhlulile. Uyazi the sad part is, kungenzeka ngempela ukuthi the wife is in a wrong end. The reason why irekhode lento le, uyazi ukuthi vele naye akhona amaphutha amaningi awenzayo. Mina i-character kaNdlunkulu ngiyayazi nge-social media ukuthi umuntu uyakuthanda vele ukubuka la mama. Lo mama uyasithanda i-spotlight. Cha phela abazalwane, asikhulume nje iqiniso ngoba vele sekupitukile. Lo mama uyakuthanda ukubukwa. Lo mama uyasithanda i-spotlight. Lo mama kahle does not deserve ukushadela ebukhosini. Fanele ashade nje indoda normal because of i-character yakhe, and there's nothing wrong with the character yakhe. That is who she is. If you compare lo mama nalo mfazi waseSwatini, umcompare nalo mfazi uNdlunkulu wethu, naye it's total nalo waseSwatini, lo waseBank, these 4 characters, it's more comparisha uNomzamo, uMdolomba, na these 3, it's 4 different characters. Laba bawu-3 bayademonstrate nje ubukhosi. Yena kwakufana ashade nje indoda common. Ayifanele nathi nje ngoba nje uziqinele, uzithandela i-spotlight, uyakuthanda ukukhuluma, uyabona nje ula imfomfa nje uyamfomfosa, kodwa wamkhethemazi ukuthi unabantwana, wamkhethemazi ukuthi uzele, and uthe shada vele, washada sesimjaja ngoba vele kaZulu akashada umuntu osezele kwenye indoda. But as inkosi wamkhetha umazi ukuthi ena unjalo. Wakhethwa uwe, kwathi noma sekukhuzwa wathi asikiyeke, uyamthanda, uthandwa nguwe. Sifika kanjani lana? Hayi ngeke bayede. Hayi wena wendlovu ngeke. Ngeke. Uyabona engigulise kakhulu. Yabona le engigulise kakhulu. Usumbiza ngeG. Usuthi iG lakho. Usumbiza ngaphansi kweziketi kanina. Awungeke, hayi ngeke wena wendlovu, ngeke. You cannot address umuntu wesifazane kanjalo ongena naye emashadini, okusikhundla sokuba uNdlunkulu, ngoba size samgwinya lo mama, samgwinya sammimilita, sazi ukuthi uzele ingane ezingekho, sammimilita samgwinya ngenxa yakho yokuthi sihlonipha into wena oyithandayo njengenkosi yethu. Sifika kanjani la? Sifika kanjani la khona usuzosebenzisa thina uthi amaZulu awakufuni? Why uzola amabhekles akho usebenzisa thina sesizwe? Awamfuni ngobani? Isiphi izathu esenza ukuthi angamfuni ngobani? Wena wendlulamithi, wena wasebukhosini, hayi baba, ikuhlulile approach. Yakuhlula futhi wavele ulo nama-allegations wabekile azwakalayo. Akekho umfazi ongakho umuzi egcekeni lendoda engareportanga. Ayikho indoda enga-understand umfazi wayo uhambe lenga ey'fubeni zabanye amadoda. Ayikho indoda enga-understanda ku-social media ukuthi umfazi wami yeke engareportanga, kodwa indlela oyenze ngekuhlulile. Hlulile baba.
King Misizulu has a big problem, and I try to think of how he can resolve it, but I actually think there's no way for him to resolve it. He has a big problem with Queen Nomzamo Myeni. Queen Nomzamo Myeni recorded him while they were having a private conversation about their marriages and all the issues that they were having. She recorded him and she posted, or she forwarded to people who posted that interaction to the whole world, exposing the king, where the king was basically, amongst other things, insulted Shembe, who is one of the most powerful people in the country. And the king forwarded that video where the king actually made very, very bad comments about Shembe. Notwithstanding the comments that the king made about the queen, because they are married, they are married people, they can make whatever comments they want. These the two of them, so that I'm not even gonna bother myself with. But the queen, by posting that video or by recording it and posting it, she has created very, very big problems for King Misizulu. And the only way for me that I think King Misuzulu can deal with this situation is to send her away. The same way that he was mentioning in his video that he actually wants to send her away. I think that's the only way to deal with it. He must send her back to where she came from. And the reason is this. There's a reason why kings or people in the royal families, they only marry within the royal families, is to avoid these kind of problems. Because women and men who are born in royal families, they understand what is there to lose. They understand the risk that you are not normal people. You are not some Megumet or some Petnigo who's roaming around the streets, and then you can just make comments and post them on social media, and then everything is fine and people are laughing. You are the king of the most powerful nation in sub-Saharan Africa. There is a lot riding on you, and the reputational risk and even your security risk is there. And you cannot have someone that you trust, someone putting you in this position where you now have to send delegations to Shembe and send delegations to your Ndunas to go and apologize and go and explain yourself. It is really unnecessary. But he made a mistake, first of all, of marrying her, because I remember many people were against him marrying her because she, one, is not from a royal family. Two, she comes with 3 kids. You can't be a king of the most conservative kingdoms in the world, and then you go and marry and be a stepfather to 3 children. And 3, that woman, everybody could tell that she has a history that will not make her suitable to be a queen of that nation. But he continued to marry her because he loved her. But now it is apparent that he made a mistake, because the person who is going to expose you as her husband, expose you the way that she did, is the person who doesn't like you, and not even love. I'm not even talking about love, but she does not like you, and she does not care about what happens to you, because now you could actually have a mutiny in your kingdom around based on what you have said. You must understand that in a KZN, there is 3 groupings of people. There is normal Zulu people who just going around about their lives. And then we have these Zulu nationalists who had aligned themselves with Inkatha. And now they practically don't have a home. Maybe they belong to the MKP or they belong to Marsh and Marsh. And then we have the people who align themselves with Shembe. Those are the 3 groupings of people. The first one is harmless, it's just normal people. But the 2 groupings, during the days of Prince Buthelezi, the Zulu nationalists were very, very powerful and very, very influential. And they actually could pose a very serious security risk to the king. And I mentioned that there's a time when actually these Zulu nationalists held the king's wives hostage because they wanted to deal with the king. So that's the risk that they really pose. And I think we saw in on June 30th and before then how powerful this Zulu nationalist is. So as a king, you don't want to upset them, or you don't want to be in their bad books. And then we have people who align themselves with Shembe. When they hear their king speaking those bad words against Shembe, who they consider to be a god, then you put serious security risk on the king. The king is not sacrosanct. The king can be removed. You know, the king can be even not removed, but it can be, what's the word I'm looking for? It can be neutralized. And Shembe has the power to neutralize the king. When you have your wife who puts you in that position where you could actually be neutralized by the most powerful person in KZN, because Shembe to me is more powerful than King Misuzulu. When you have your wife exposing you like that, you cannot sleep next to that woman. You cannot trust that woman with anything else going forward. The only thing you can do is to send her away. You cannot correct that, because that is a person who does not have the required mental fortitude to understand her role. She does not understand the power that she holds within the kingdom. she does not understand the damage that she could cause. She has nothing to lose. And because she has nothing to lose, she will throw everything down the drain because she's angry that she was insulted. Many people get insulted, but people don't destroy kingdoms because they don't like that their husband insulted them. So the only way that King Misuzulu gets out of this is to divorce Queen Mien. He should not have married her in the first place. Now, the only way to correct that is to actually send her away and make sure that you have a clean slate from these commoner women that you keep bringing to the kingdom. And then you go and find proper women from royal families, women that are going to know what is there to lose. People, the women who have a lot to lose as well. And they are going to try to protect you because they also don't want to lose what they have built. But he really needs to let this woman go. It is totally unacceptable what she has done. People will say, oh, she was abused. Yes, you were abused. We all had the abuse that is subjected you to. But you do not risk the life of your husband because you are angry. You do not risk the life of your children and the life of the whole kingdom because your ego took a beating. You don't do that. So I hope that Shembe will actually mend this relationship. He'll be the bigger man. Because if he doesn't, we could have serious problem in the Zulu kingdom. Because Shembe could actually neutralize this king and make sure that he raises a mutiny against him. Because remember that the brother of the king still has a claim on the throne. And I think the case is still in court. I'm not sure if it was finalized. He still has a claim on the throne. And many people believe that the brother should have been the king. You don't want this kind of drama. For your wife to create it for you is totally, totally unacceptable. You cannot forgive that. So I hope that the king actually goes and let the woman go. And say, hey, please go back home to Newcastle. You get a divorce, you send her away with her children, and you start afresh with a woman from your royal families that you're going to go and marry. But this is totally unacceptable behavior.
Ngizoyibhekisa kulomfana obizwa ukuthi uMisizulu. Ingakho sengimbiza ngomfana ngoba kuningi engikuboniswayo nengikuvezelwayo kona ukuthi lesihlala hlezi kusona siyamchisa siyamveza manje ukuthi angimela hlale kusona. Uma ngikhuluma kanjena akayi ngoba ngithi leso sihlalo makuhlale mina, ngizokukhuluma mina iqiniso. Yabona leso sihlalo leso sobukhosi asihlali isigilamkhuba, asihlali umuntu olambile, asihlali umuntu oxakekile. Asihlali isigebengu leso sihlalo leso. Kuyavela manje siyakushisa Misizulu leso sihlalo mfana wami, siyakushisa. Awusakwazi nanokwenza okuyikona kona. Awusakwazi nanokukhupha isinqumo okuyikona kona okuvela. Babona manje kuvela obala manje ukuthi le ndawo hlezi kuyona akumele uhlale kuyona. Angazi noma uyazazi yini, angazi noma uyasazi yini isiphetho sokuhlala esihlalweni sobukhosi maqede phula umthetho noma maqede uhlanganyelane negebengu. Angazi noma uyazi ukuthi uma wenza kanjalo esihlalweni sobukhosi kuzokwenzakalani ngempilo yakho, ngomndeni wakho, ngawe futhi ngakho konke nje ukuthintelene nawe. Angazi noma uyasazi yini isijeziso esiye siphume, esiye sibekwe phezulu kwempilo yomuntu owenza njenganawe. Ngikhuluma ngesijeziso mina sakamoya. leso sihlalo leso sabantu bakamoya angizwa akusona esombuso wezwe sokubusa izinto zezwe sihlalo sakamoya leso hlezi leso othi wena uyayiclaim ukuthi uyinkosi yakhona sakushisa mfana wami hayi sakushisa ngiyawezwa amanye ama-comment la ayaqhamuka nawe futhi ngiyakuzwa noma usumile kuleyo pulpit esukume kuyona uthi uyakhuluma mfana wami hayi kokusiza ukuthi wenze okubili ukuthi uzikhiphe wena noma bona amakhosi asengasekho emhlabeni ekuyibona abalwela leli lizwe abadela impilo zabo ukuze leli lizwe lingahambi noma bona bazenzele abafuna ukukwenza phezulu impilo yakho sengikhulumile mina ngiqedile and futhi ngale message engiyidlulisayo asinqeni thina ukuthi sithathele thina isinqumo ngezwe ngoba izwe alihlezi ngoba izwe akuhleli wena wedwa kulona akuhlezi wena wedwa kulona politiki yakho uhlangane nayo kuthiwa ngidlulise ngithi uzowuza umoya.
Mina sengibonile abantu besifazane abaningi are very male centered, and ayikho into esingayenza ngalokho. No matter how much we try to preach ukuthi i-abuse ayikho right, ngisho ngathiwa iqhamuka kanjani kunombani i-abuse ayikho right. Musani ukukhetha ukuthi i-abuse nizoyimela meku kanje ngeke niyimele meku kanje. Abanye bakhuluma ngokuthi izinto zomuzi wakho uyifihla kanjani i-abuse bafethu? Bekumele kusukunywe mase kwenziwani mase kuthiwa justice for the queen. Bekumele sazi mase kuthiwa justice for the queen ukuthi uNdlunkulu wahlukunyezwa ngoba the next thing into ebizokwenzeka uNdlunkulu bezophuma ahambe ashiye umuzi wakhe bese nina the very same society iphinde ithuka uNdlunkulu ngokuthi ushiye umuzi wakhe kanjani nimthukele ukuthi nithi uhlulo umendo nina futhi nifuna ingane yabantu ihlale laphana ihlukunyezwe ilesa siqhwaka ngoba nakho siyishadile nabantu abanjani. And it's mainly abantu besifazane. For the first time mengithi ngiyangena ku Facebook ngifica abantu besilisa bekhondema isenzo sesilo, abantu besifazane besupporta isilo. Musana ukusebenzisa ukuthi nine crush kubantu besane ni suppress judgment yenu ukuthi i-apply i-logic. Yebo nine crush kusilo the same way benine crush ku Cat Matlala, and you can't see beyond the fact that the same way benine crush ku Thabo Bester. I want you to look at how twisted you are as abantu besifazane. Defending isilo just shows ukuthi you are a bird. Ingqondo yakho you've got a bird brain. Ingqondo yakho is so small because there's no way loya muntu amaza wakhulumile kuNdlunkulu umbulala ephila. Umbulale nje ephila umuntu osholeze umuntu asike sithi kudadwenu kushiwo leza zinto basitshela ngokuthi ube wrong ngokuthi angazi noma ube wrong ngokuthi ube enkonzweni ube wrong ngokuthi isilo asimazi ukuthi kuphi. Why ufuna ukwazi all the time ukuthi umuntu kuphi? Mina nalokho it's screaming abusive, it's screaming controlling, because why ungangithembi enough ukuthi la ngizobe ngikhona ngizoziphatha ngizoba nesidima ngiziphathe kahle ngikurepresente kahle njengomyeni wami. Why for all we know ungathola ukuthi isilo si insecure siyakhweleza usengazo umthuke kanjani and nina sengaze nijustify into enganayo iproof yayo. Aninayo proof yokuthi uNdlunkulu uzenzele lezi zinto esho isilo lapha, but ninayo proof yokuthi isilo sihlukumeze uNdlunkulu verbally. Sebenzisane proof eniyibonayo, it's proven nansi video nifunani kodwa kumele urecord indaba zomuzi wakho. Si protect ama abuser manje. Sekumele protect ama abuser manje. Indaba zomuzi ungathola ukuthi mina for example ngingasendela umuntu ivideo, let's say ngisendele my best friend ngithi hayibo awubuke phela lo uthini kumina, noma ngithi ngirekhodela abantu basekhaya ukuze so mhlampe ngifuna ukuthi babone lento lengisuke ngidlula kuyona engisuke ngikhuluma ngayo, because mhlampe it's hard to believe because this person is portraying this good man image ukubona, and then bese ngiyarekhoda ngisendele mhlawumbe ngisende ku-family group ukuthi bukani into enithi angihlale nayo, bese omunye mndeni wami bese eyayidlulisa izifike ku-public. Nifuna ngayo yonke indlela ukuthi uNdlunkulu kube ukuthi u-wrong, nenza what is called victim blaming. Nibolile bantu besifazane, nibolile. Ayikho into engayisho to justify this. Nabantu abonakele abathanda igebenga, abathanda ama-abuser, nibolile nina. Yazi ukuthi ngezwe kukhuzwa ngokuthi nina nisupporta uChris Brown niyogcwala laphana regardless of what he did. At that time it didn't click to me the severity of how male-centered you guys are. It's disgusting.
Hello there, you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So the controversy surrounding King Misuzulu continues to dominate headlines, and now many Zulu people and South African have taken to social media to share their views after a viral video appeared to show the king verbally insulting Queen Nomzamo Myeni. The video has sparked emotional reactions, with many people saying they were disappointed by what they saw. Following the circulation of the video, social media platforms were flooded with comments. Many people condemned the king's language, saying no woman deserves to be spoken to in that manner, regardless of the circumstances. Others argued that leaders should set an example and that being a king does not place someone above accountability. Some commenters also expressed concern about gender-based violence, saying emotional and verbal abuse should be taken very seriously. However, not everyone agreed. Some people defended the king, arguing that the public had only seen a short clip and that no one knows what happened before the recording began. Others criticized the decision to record and share what they viewed as a private family matter. The debate has divided public opinions, with strong views on both sides. The Zulu royal household has acknowledged the viral video and said it would discuss the matter internally. Later, King Misuzulu issued a public apology following the widespread backlash. As discussion continues, many South Africans are calling for respectful dialogue, while others say the incident should encourage broader conversations about relationship, leadership, and accountability. What do you guys think about the public reaction, particularly the Zulu community? Do you believe that leaders should be held to a certain standards, or do you think this should have remained a private family matter? Share your opinions respectfully, of course, without insulting people in the comment section. If you enjoyed this update, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell for more trending South African news. We'll definitely and surely be seeing you in the next one. Bye.